Okay, we are here. This is the beginning of week 3 now. The final week for the 21-day program at Greenfare. Okay, here's dinner, tamales. Tamale pie.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, tamale and salad.
Good reasons, compelling reasons for people to do something before they get sick. We have a lot of people who they've had the first blood test where their cholesterol is energetic and their cognitive function improves. I mean, your brain is the biggest user of carbohydrate, water, and oxygen, so you start exercising and eating and drinking well. Amazing how much better you think.
We're in the 3rd class. Next week is the 4th class.
Gastroesophageal reflux, GERD, heart attack. That's when the stomach, which has acid in it, is allowing that acid to go up back into the esophagus. Well, see your doctor if you have these conditions by all means, but be conservative. If you don't have to have surgery, by all means put it off. And doctors, I know will make diet changes that might help. We're seeing this especially with Crohn's disease. For some reason, many people do very well when they get away from dairy products. High fiber foods used to be forbidden for people. Now we know that they're the best thing for you. So that means well-cooked beans and vegetables and fruits.
What about grilling squash?
Okay, the internal temperature doesn't go up. It's not the marks, the black marks in the grill, it's the internal temperature.
Blood pressure. And that is so important because if your blood pressure is too high, your heart takes a pounding. It's hard on your kidneys. It's hard on all of your body.
Cooker that I showed the first night, the Neuro Fuzzy Logic Zernishi that you put the oats in and they're ready the next morning. These, you can pass those around.
I've never seen soybeans.
This bowl, I think this is like a quarter cup.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I drain the water. I usually change the water a couple of times. So I put the beans in, fill it up to, I think it's like there's a mark in here. You can buy, there's newer versions of that. I had that one for a couple of years. I think there's newer versions. So it's attached to my outlet. And when I'm ready, I just plug it'll froth. So if you want.
Specialists in Whole Foods to build this handout. And this class is built in divided in 2 parts. Now we start 2010 for team members.
Remember that, let's see, last week was the Penny Al Forno. That's actually in the 21-day Kickstart book. Tonight was
Tamale pie. The chili,
The chili, the squash and chili.
that's a Greenfare recipe.
That was good.
So things like if you put mustard with broccoli, it's gonna
So,
it
bring
boosts it like
enzymes.
5 times the phytonutrients when you
Really?
are adding spices. Yeah, and so that's if you think about Marco Polo and the whole spice trade and why spices were so prized, because they knew that adding all of these, and whether each culture sort of has their own spices, but each one is going to boost the absorption of different foods. So use spices liberally in your cooking.
Would you drive to Whole Foods? None is walk distance. So instead of 228, I pick up 414 to give the same thing, 36. If you want to come close to see how it is, more than welcome. First guys from here. Yeah, I think it's going to start. 6 on the oil, and also give better flavor to it. And now, the potatoes are pre-cooked, so we don't gonna cook them. Look like a
That's it, 7 minutes.
It was fast.
8 minutes was the limit, and he did it in 7.
Yep. Oh, those
Very
kind.
good. Protein, carbohydrates,
Carbohydrates.
fat, vegetables, whole grains, beans, and legumes.
Cans of chopped tomatoes.
same thing as the first time. You have 2
Spice mix.
the main spice. You find this in a mom's called Molly. So that goes just for oil free. I'm gonna start again oil free. You're coming from a convention. And I'm gonna add your peppers. Accepted.
So did you drain those cans in the back?
Drain, wash. It's make it easy because kids are very picky. Gonna go.
Mixes 3 to 4 cups cooked pasta, about 6 to 7 ounces dry wet. Weight, dry weight, is that what?
Okay, yep. I was gonna make dinner. Please goes, are you gonna cook or are you gonna open cans? I'm gonna open cans. I know that's safer.
Everybody know how electrical engineers are famous for doing cooking skills, right?
Cooking skills, right.
So-
Everything in at one time, stir it up, and there you go. So it's sort of ironic that I do cook at home. I do the meal plan.
How was the first recipe?
Good.
Nice, very fresh, healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I had a little help with everything being cut open, and so that's when it's good to have teamwork. But you
So that's our tomatoes again. Our tomato friends are here. And the reason is because it's international. Those who during the night they bright, right? So eggplant.
Frozen veggies. Do we get
Because I do sports and I like to always fight inflammation. That's Tom Brad talk about the tomatoes. Indian spice.
Oh yeah, they're going.
So I have to put first. So I'm gonna add, and I'm gonna add a little bit of water. I'm gonna add like the.
Now the turmeric was just powdered turmeric.
Yeah. It's fresh. Fresh broccoli. The beans. This is a democracy. You add as much as you want. If you tell you how. And the rice. You went to the grocery store, you bought everything already on Sunday, and it's very. Chickens are not counting the seconds to go to that. They fight for life. What is the order? Or process first. More questions, or can I bring the bags? Good.
We've got steak.
Steak? There's steak in there? What?
Organic mushroom pepper steak.
Pepper steak. Hey, I got steak.
We're in the wrong restaurant.
Just like before, we're gonna have trouble fitting all these in. I'm gonna be eating extra meals this week when I go off to work. You heard my knee crack? Yeah, that was my knee. Well, it's time for one of my meals today. Was it Wednesday now? I've been looking forward to this one. I have not tried it yet. Alright, let's check it out. There's a lot. This is jackfruit barbecue. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's got like lentils in there. Wow, I can tell you this is really tasty. Really tasty. Alright, another meal for me right now. Try out this organic power bowl. This looks really good. Really good. Okay, we're back at Greenfare again today. We're going to the all-you-can-eat Italian buffet. How are you doing, Denise, after 2 weeks? How's everything? We didn't even talk about how you're doing, how everyone's doing.
Good. I've lost some weight. I'm excited to see what happened to my lipid panel.
Yeah, me too. Salad. Mushroom. That looks good.
There was something different that we did the first time. A fake, it's a fake cheese.
Alright, so these meatballs we just found out are jackfruit and artichoke hearts. This is brand new out of the kitchen today. They haven't done it like that before. Alright, so these are mushrooms and hearts of palm. It's not cheese sticks. Right? Yeah. And then some of that. I'm gonna have some of that as well.
Or some rice pesto salad.
This is mushroom pizza. And then more servings of, there's the hearts of palm, mushroom. There's a dessert pizza. See, that'll be in your dirty mouth. One or the other. Alright, are you full?
Yes. My jacket won't button. I had at least 3 pieces of dessert pizza.
Okay, yeah. I had maybe one more piece than you did. I'm full. I think my stomach, my gut hurts. I ate so much.
That's great.
All right, I'm traveling and it's lunchtime. So this looks good. Yeah, really, really good. Really good. All right, I'm on the road again. And this is what I'm having tonight. This looks good. Some yummy pasta. Still on the go and time to eat my lunch. Yeah, this looks really good. Back in the car again, this looks really good. Wow, that looks good. All right, still heating up. This is my dinner. It was gonna go with me to last 2 days when I was working on the road, but I didn't eat it all. I had so much at the all-you-can-eat Italian dinner, I could barely eat anything during the day yesterday. Okay, you said you like the pepper steak. I haven't had this yet, but I will have it soon.
The pepper steak.
You said you think Gwen put real steak in there?
It tastes like steak. She must have put steak flavoring in it.
Real steak flavor? You think so?
Steak sauce.
But it's just
The
mushrooms?
Mushrooms taste like steak.
They do?
Yeah.
They don't taste like mushrooms.
No.
Well, I guess we'll find out. I'll find out soon enough. Here's tonight's meal. Is this a spicy meal?
No.
You-
It needs some Mike's Red Hot sauce. Would you like some?
That's okay. I'll have it the way it is.
I have Red Hot sauce.
Yeah, it's definitely not spicy. Definitely not spicy.
Hi.
Biryani and pad thai? It's not spicy, but still good. Okay, we're ready to eat lunch. It's Saturday. We had muffins, right? We had a whole bunch of Greenfare muffins for the Plant Powered Movement 5K for breakfast, and we got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and now it's time for lunch. So my lunch, Denise has already had this, is the organic mushroom pepper steak. Denise claims there's real steak in here.
It tastes
Right?
like steak, I said.
Even though it's all mushrooms, is that what it is?
Yeah. Let's get other things.
What do you have? Let me
Mushrooms
see your
and
label.
peppers. I've got,
What you got?
organic yellow rice with black beans with broccoli.
Okay. That's Denise's lunch. So, yeah, this does look like steak. It's not real bloody and veiny, though. Okay, it's not real authentic without the blood and veins. But I guess I'll eat it anyway. Yeah, it does taste good. They do a good job. I wouldn't necessarily think. I mean, they are mushrooms, but I wouldn't think that it's just like a mushroom dish by eating it. I think it's really good. What do I think the spices are?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. A1. We just came in from a run for dinner now, and this is what I'm having: the organic yellow rice and black beans with broccoli. I don't see a whole lot of broccoli in there. It's surprising. Just little bits of broccoli. Yeah, I guess this is easier to eat than the big chunks of broccoli that you usually see, I guess.
Mine has kale. You can see my kale.
Yeah, that's good. I had that one yesterday.
You should have stirred that.
Maybe if I stir it, yeah.
Here's your broccoli.
Yeah. All right, well, it's Sunday morning now, and we're not eating oatmeal. I'm eating red beans and rice for breakfast. We have a lot of food left. All right, we just got some coffee, and at Greenfare they tell us not to drink coffee, at least if you're trying to lose weight on this. And it's probably not good for you from an acid standpoint either, I think. But this is like the 4th cup of coffee I've had over this 3 weeks. I think I had 2 like a week or so ago, 10 days, right? But we're drinking some coffee now.
Average one's 1 cup a week.
All right, now it's lunch, and I get another version of rice and beans. That's kind of what I had. It was a flavorful rice and beans for breakfast.
It didn't have quinoa.
Yeah, but this is, instead of rice, it's quinoa, which is even better for you, and some beans and some other veggies in there. That looks pretty good. Okay, it's Monday morning. We only have tomorrow left. We have extra food. So we actually ate out last night at Greenfare, and I didn't make a video, but I had buffalo cauliflower wings. I had buffalo cauliflower wings and the tamale pie. And what did you have? You had something.
Thai kale.
It was spicy. Yours was spicy. Mine was spicy. The tamale pie, the buffalo, everything was spicy. It was really good. We didn't get a video because we were there for a special event, but that's what we had for dinner last night, and it was really good.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good.
Where's Denise? All right, Denise, are you ready for your blood test? You're hiding. I have to pull her out. She's afraid. Let me get her.
I behaved.
You behaved?
Gave me cookies yesterday.
Yeah, but are you very? Are you afraid of needles like me? I'm afraid of needles. I have to look somewhere else. I can't even look at what they're doing when they're doing it.
I've drawn my own blood.
You have?
Yeah. I tested to see what blood type I had in 8th grade.
Oh. Okay.
They're not allowed to do that in schools anymore.
Like you draw your own blood in 8th grade?
Prick your own finger and test the alleles to find out what blood type
Oh,
you are.
okay.
I'm
All right.
really positive.
Okay, I don't even know what blood type I am. I guess I can ask them. They probably know from when we were here 3 weeks ago.
They have to.
So right in between the dog food and the insecticide, we get our blood tested.
Don't put my birthday on your video.
Yeah, I don't know how I got put in twice. I guess they're taking double the blood. And I have to wait around for another 7 minutes? That's what it says. Oh wait, there's quiggles. They don't show them anymore. It's not gonna hurt, right? Not gonna hurt.
It's a little uncomfortable, but it's no worse than falling down while you're running.
Oh, okay. I hope not. I can't look at it though. I can't look. There we go. Okay. All right, you want to see if you beat me, you said?
Yeah, I bet my cholesterol went down more than yours did because I cheated more in the beginning than you did.
You did?
Yeah, I get bombarded with cookies and cakes
so
at
you were
work.
eating bad before the first test.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So
Yeah, and I had coffee the last 2 days. That's not. I don't think that affects
that's
it.
nothing to do with the blood and with the fat in your blood. Coffee's fat free.
Okay. Okay, now after I got my blood drawn, it's time to get my food because I'm going to a dentist appointment, believe it or not. And, organic biryani. I'm gonna try some of that right now. That sounds really, really good. Yeah, that does it good. Okay, still have a little bit of time for my appointment, and I gotta eat. I'm hungry, so let's do this. This looks really good. Yep, looks yummy. All right, while I'm walking over to the dentist appointment, I wanted to mention some thoughts here. If I haven't already, I may have done this in the other 2 videos. I can't remember, it's been 3 weeks already. But I know Denise has mentioned it, that pooping, you start to poop more. There's more fiber, so much fiber in this food, so much more than you're used to, which is great because I think the more the better. It's not like it's annoying that you're going number 2 so much. It's like I'm always regular, I've always been regular, and maybe it's because of my diet, and it hasn't been perfect, but my diet's pretty much perfect now with this program, and I'm going sometimes more than once a day, okay? So that's unusual for me, but I think if it's 1.5 times a day, that's optimal, really. You're just keeping everything clean in there, and you know, things get repaired, things get cleaned out. That's what you want, because the average person that doesn't happen with them, and then all these diseases result. So that's a good thing. Well, my teeth are fixed, but I'm still hungry. It's not dinner time, so this looks really good. Yeah. And there's the pasta down at the bottom. Alright, this is our last class. The doors I can open all the way. I just want to show you there's 3 more meals that I have left over, I think, that I didn't eat because we went to Greenfare a couple times, and they're in here. I'm going to eat them over the next few days. Sauteed ginger greens, organic pasta with white beans, and I may have already had this one before, I'm not sure. Okay, we are here for the last day, and that's it. How do you feel? How do you feel? Do you feel so much better?
I can't wait to see my cholesterol drop further than yours.
Do you think that's gonna happen?
Yes.
Do you think that's gonna happen?
Yeah. I cut out way more oil than you did.
You had the worst diet habits, you're
Yes,
saying.
I
I was a better eater.
glutton in oil. I used to put butter on my
Whoa, there's
vegan
light.
butter on my veggies, and you didn't. You prefer your stuff bland and tasteless.
Oh,
So I made more sacrifices than you did, so my results should be better.
and if they're not?
And I'm gonna be really disappointed.
Okay. But okay, is this worth doing? Would you do this again?
No.
No.
I don't want to do this again.
You don't?
It was worth doing, but it was hard. I don't like
So now you just
things-
gotta eat like this all the time, right?
Yeah, but I don't like doing stuff that's hard. I just like it.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Containers are made out of sugar cane.
Yeah, so they go into the compost.
They're actually delicious.
You've eaten them?
Yeah, I eat them.
Oh, really? For dessert?
Yeah, I crunch
Uh-huh.
compost. And this Roots Market bag.
You got 'em
go
all?
in the lever bag. Take them
Okay.
Which today you do it in a modern washing machine that burns at most maybe 250 calories.
Oh,
Now, I thought he left out a very important
evaluation
number.
too.
He didn't say how many calories it burns when you drop it off at the drawing park or label reading park.
Oh, yeah, I was 159.4, so I lost like 5 pounds, and I'm not supposed to lose weight. That's bad for me. Bad. This dinner was really good. They need to bring me like 3 dinners. That's what has happened.
But it's down in that area.
Enchilada.
Yeah,
Do I look like I'm wasting away?
Healthy.
I do?
The first thing we have to do is everybody involved.
Denise.
On a community effort to
That's
improve
before?
the restaurants. Everybody.
That's
At the end
before.
of 25 years ago,
And that's after.
we published all the results. Lifespan for men and women both increased quite a few years. Disease and death rates,
definitely
heart
improved.
disease, cardiovascular.
Camera, and it'll allow you to use the barcode, just use your camera phone to. Access code, and the access code is Eat Plants, one word in small letters. So when you get that, tonight, I'll show you how to do it. You basically go under, you can set preferences, so you can set preferences. Label, it's going to open up a camera window, and that's when you position your camera in the barcode, and it'll trigger a thumbs up or thumbs down. And if you want to practice, you can actually practice on one of these. And this is a condiment. And as a condiment, it's going to be really high in sodium. So if you actually do the scan on this, it's going to give you a thumbs down. So what that means is if you buy this product, you want to be careful in measuring it. You remember when Hercules made the tofu scramble the first.
Before we start the class, I'm gonna just pass quickly for history of plant-based diet and where the numbers coming from, because this is not church. You don't have to believe in me. So in his mind, coming the idea of these people who have diabetes, my patient's diabetes and heart disease, or kidney disease, is gonna be first to die. That is 120. Very low. 1950. So it's not brand new for us.
Anything on the front of the package, ever.
Good. One is fat, second is sodium.
Zero.
The only source of cholesterol is animal products. The old organization is selling here, go vegan. Not clear, but it's there. Second, trans fat acids. Trans fats, maximum is zero. So you can put water, but it doesn't taste good, right? How you can make now the kids like that?
Add sugar.
So if you add sugar now, 1 tablespoon, how much is 1 tablespoon?
Too much. No.
How much is 1 tablespoon of sugar? 56 calories.
1/3.
But it's like a 1/3 of a second spray.
I can't even spray a third
So
of a second.
remember to ask what the options for the food industry. Make percentages in processed food in restaurants. Why 5% is oil cooking? Because that's the amount of population who cooks. I think it's too high, and not just me think, but most of the studies now show it is too high. And one study with I like love to bring this here is called the Framingham study. This is a slide from Fox Organized website, and I doubt anybody gonna be full if you have 500 calories for the crap. Now, that time was no processed food. The only thing I can find in the grocery store with this process was soy milk, and it was a pounder. More than half in fat. Sodium, what is the maximum? It's 380. Who cares about the other numbers here they play? They put big to sell in more vitamin A, C, D, whatever.
60.
80. Sodium, 300 calories. What is the maximum calories? Sodium for 300? Double, almost 500. And you feed kids with that. This is the store. You put something in the cart. You're gonna decide if you're gonna feed the disease or gonna fight it.
Okay, we're going to the grocery store now to learn how to read labels.
Hercules said he'll buy us anything we want in here.
Oh, really? It's included in the price?
Yeah.
This type has no added ingredients besides the plant. That type and Eden soy. Okay, these two, and they're not refrigerated.
Sometimes freeze, flash freeze, retain more nutrients.
So I think we just found out everything you want to buy is bad for you.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, well it's done. All over. So you're going to eat nice and healthy from now on, right?
I probably will because I don't want to feel bad again. I don't want stomach aches.
You were having stomach aches? And it eliminated them? This did?
Yeah, when I
Oh.
eat junk food.
That's good.
Even when we eat vegan junk food, we get stomach
Yeah,
aches.
yeah.
I don't want those anymore.
Okay. And I need to eat more food. I need to gain weight.
God, your BMI is fine. Stop imagining things.
But my blood test stuff wasn't in, so I don't know what that means. I have to
You might
get my
have to
results.
repeat the test.
Oh yeah, maybe. All right. Oh, hide your fake sugar. We got that in the video. Okay, we're eating breakfast, and so we're going to talk about the program and the results. I got my results, and you saw Denise's results the other day, or earlier in this video anyway. We'll show her.
You scanned it with your phone.
Okay. Well, what do you have? What do you guys?
My total cholesterol before was 153, and now it's down to 134. That's a 12% decrease.
Yeah, and you're someone that already eats healthy. We're saying you're probably the healthiest eater at your workplace.
Yeah, people are always commenting about why I'm just getting 2 vegetable sides for lunch.
Yeah.
They say I'm so healthy.
Okay, so that's good. So even someone who already eats healthy can have positive results. And here's mine. I already had 145 total cholesterol when I started. All right, but then when I finished up, I had 118. So I dropped quite a bit, and that's someone also that usually I wrote this little post here. Anyone that knows me knows that I eat healthy, way healthier than almost everyone. But I still had a drop like that. So I'd say that probably anybody can have a drop like that, as long as you follow the program, which is. Remember, this program you already know from watching this video, if you've gone this far, you don't have to cook any of your own food. It's all prepared for you. It's all fresh, and you don't have any repeats either of any of the food, so it doesn't get boring.
No. Well, if there is a repeat, it's something good, and it's something I liked anyway. And I should also mention I lost 3 pounds, and you lost 5.
Oh, actually, I don't think I lost quite 5.
Well,
I had to go back to my weigh-in. I think it was 161, and then I ended up at like 159, I think. I think that's what it was, but yeah, I lost a little bit of weight. But all that means is I can eat even more.
yeah.
I guess I was concerned. I ate what they gave me. I ate till I was full, but I could really eat even more, and because I don't need to lose weight.
No, but what I liked was we weren't hungry. Were you hungry?
No. Well, if I was, it was because I was eating so much food. I think it was a mental thing. I was eating so much food. I was thinking that if I keep eating like this, I'm going to gain weight on this program. But I wasn't actively trying. I was eating at least what they gave me and more, but I was still feeling that way. But now that I know what I know, if I would just do this again, I would just eat like a bowl of this every morning.
Yeah, they said we could double up on the oatmeal if we were hungry. The neat thing about this is that it's so low fat that you can eat a lot of carbs, which is unusual for a diet, and you don't feel hungry.
True.
It was low in sugar, so we weren't getting sugar spikes.
And that's the thing I noticed too. For me, is that it's the fat. I think it's the fat, and I don't even eat that much fat. But I eat Lara bars on a regular basis, and because of this program, I've decided I'm going to cut those out. I am not going to eat Lara bars anymore. Maybe a rare occasion, but I'm not going to be buying even a box of them because it's way too high in fat. Yeah. Even though it's nuts and it's all healthy, non-GMO and whole food, it's too much fat.
Yeah. This is the only diet where I lost weight without feeling deprived, really. I know I sound like a Weight Watchers commercial, but when I was on Weight Watchers, I used to eat through all my food by 2 p.m. and then I was done for the day. I could have some lettuce later, but with this, I could still have dinner and still lose weight. I was never hungry.
That's
it was
good.
Nice. And we even went to Greenfare a couple nights and had dessert.
Yeah, we had all their food. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and we could have had more. I could have had more, and I still probably would have lost a pound or 2.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
feel tired now.
All right, we just went to our first regular meal since the jump start. Kickstart. Yeah, and I can't eat at regular restaurants anymore.
Well,
Everything tastes like salt, and I can taste the oil in there.
we also ordered too
And
much food.
Yeah, but it's still, it's not the same. But after you get away from that, you realize what I'm talking about. You probably don't even, if you're watching this video and you haven't gone through the program, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about.
That cauliflower wrap was really good. So if you're not vegan and you want something really tasty, you can go get that. I mean, yeah, there was some oil and salt in it, but still no animal products.
Yeah.